Jesus Christ, man.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, how are you?
How are you? Yeah.
What we're going to see today, Mr. McCabe?
Well, we're going to see Alita Battle
Mr.
Angel.
Pink?
Mr. Pink.
What we're going to see today, Mr. Pink?
We're going to see Alita Battle Angel.
Oh, yes. Because Juan, our wonderfully bearded informer up in Glasgow, went to see it.
Yes.
And as reluctant as you've been to see it, he said it's worth a look.
That's all I've heard is good things about it. The trailer made it look absolutely rubbish.
Yeah. Juan had said that this was as good but a bit different subject matter to Mortal Engines.
Yeah.
The lead boy from Mortal Engines, is he not the one in Umbrella Academy?
Yes.
How fucking good was Umbrella Academy?
Umbrella Academy.
Holy shit. Oh, epic.
Yeah.
We need to do a video just on that.
Yeah.
That was wonderful. Anyway, Juan says that it's on par, but whereas that was all your giant epic cities moving and all that kind of story, this is more your futuristic cyborgy.
Sure.
But he says it's, you know,
I was getting Ghost in the Shell vibes. I was getting...
It's based on the old manga. They've been wanting to produce this film for like a decade, apparently.
Yeah, I think the affordances of visual effects now just make all these films possible.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting all these films that people have been wanting to make. Steven Spielberg wanted to make like Tintin for years and it never really happened. But as visual effects got better, he was able to make a sort of motion captured live action animation almost. It was good.
And Captain Haddock, the film was alright for me, but Captain Haddock was phenomenal.
Yeah.
If we had a Captain Haddock movie, I think it would have been my favourite movie that year. You know?
And Bianca Castafiore were hilarious.
Oh yeah, of course.
She legitimately said to the guy, "It's my first visit to the third world." It was crazy.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
so bad. And Captain Haddock, I'm not going to be told what to do by some ginger and his little dog.
It's so funny.
So yeah, if this has been made in a sort of similar fashion, then it'll be interesting to see how it looks visually. It's not something for which I'm very familiar with the source material though, so.
To be honest, me neither. I know a bit. I know kind of the background, but I've not read the manga. On the note of the Ghost in the Shell film, that is something I am a huge fan of, and I know all the source material.
Yeah.
I just think they tried to cover too much of that story, and
In the one film.
I liked it. Like yourself, I thoroughly enjoyed that film, and it seemed to be the whitewashing, like you say. But then I didn't need an answer to her background. We'd never had that within the anime, and I don't think that needed to be answered. I think that took away from it.
Anyway, we'll see how this comes out. You will see us in a few seconds.
See if those giant eyes drive you up the wall.
That was good.
Fucking awesome. It was amazing.
It was pretty freaking crazy. So it begins with Christoph Waltz. He seems to be some sort of doctor / engineer / bounty hunter / ultimate badass. He's roaming about some dump like Wally. It really reminded me of Wally.
It's at the very beginning.
And he finds Alita, and he does her up and treats her basically like his daughter. You know, he's lost. Gives her a new body, powers her back on. She has no memory of who she is, and she meets baby Thor, Hugo, who is your typical bad boy in the leather jacket with his motorbikes and his motorball games. There's cyborgs everywhere. Everyone's a cyborg. And some of them are not so nice. They're not very nice cyborgs. So they are being hunted.
It's basically just her finding out who she was, who she is.
The cast was ridiculous.
Yeah, the cast was awesome.
Christoph Waltz,
Yeah.
Jennifer Connelly, your boy Rorschach from...
Fucking Jackie Earle Haley. I'm
Jackie
sitting
Earle.
there for about an hour going,
No.
Is that my driving instructor?
That what you were sitting there for an hour doing?
Is that my driving instructor? No, but trying to figure out who the fuck Jackie
Yeah.
Earle Haley was. Because his head was a bit wider, and it wasn't until he barked at her, I was like, oh, it's Rorschach.
Who else was in it?
Ed Skrein.
Ed Skrein, Zapan. He was this He looked cool as fuck.
Yeah, the detail on his
like,
augmentations were amazing.
Visually, it was stunning.
From the Green Book?
Yeah, Mahershala Ali, I remembered his name.
Well done, I did not.
Oh my god, I'm just going to say it now. Mahershala Ali for fucking Blade.
Oh, that's a good shout. Jesus Christ.
If Wesley Snipes does not do Blade ever again, he needs to take it up.
That's a good call. I like it, for sure, 100%.
When he wore those sunglasses, I was like, Blade.
Yes.
But yes, he was the kind of bad guy Vector.
I enjoyed the shit out of it. The story, like, every time, there's 2-3 times in the film you think, they're going to end it, they're going to stop it there, and they're going to cut it off, and they don't. And it keeps going.
It did snake around a little bit. I got a little bit, I wouldn't say lost, but I was kind of like, where's this, what's happening here? Like, Motorball and...
Dare I say, it felt like binge watching like a 6-episode anime series.
Yeah, it was a bit like that.
They managed to keep elements of like Japanese storytelling in there, and that kind of element of weirdness in the cheese.
Yeah, it was very cheesy.
It was mostly stuff like names and things like the tier,
the sort of odd liners, odd one-liners they hit it with were very. It was like
there's a good few bits where we were sitting there and we're just like,
yeah, I know. If you just surrendered to it, though, it was a fun ride. Who was the guy with the dogs? Oh my god!
Oh, McTeague. McTeague was my
hero.
When we first saw this character, McTeague, we were like, oh my goodness. And like in the very next time we see him, we were like, McTeague, what a legend.
He was
By the end of it, we were like, we underestimated McTeague. McTeague's the best character.
McTeague was something to write home about.
Outside of Alita, I said when we were on the way to the car, I fell in love with that character.
Yeah,
I thought she was brilliant. Just beautifully written, wonderfully acted. I had no idea it was
you get her from
what's
Maze
her
Runner,
face from Maze Runner, yeah. I thought she was amazing, dude.
I mean, and the spectacle of it was going like pure Transformers fights, you know. I really enjoyed
the choreography was fantastic, and like it was like when she was getting used to using her body, and she starts doing the kata, and I was like, oh, she just made katas cool again. Genuinely, it was like when you kind of go back to those old Bruce Lee films, and when he does his kata and warms up, you're like, oh, shit's gonna go down there, and it was like you kind of almost brought back to that. Genuinely blown away by it. I hope people give it a chance and go and see it.
It seems ripe for a sequel.
Oh, I hope it gets a sequel. One thing I have just clicked to, and I wanted to address after, was they made rollerblading cool.
I know.
They made rollerblading and katas cool.
Yeah. When they started it, I was like, what's this motor ball? I was like, oh, this sounds like an interesting. I was like, fucking rollerblading. Yeah. I mean, and then I was like, oh, hang on a minute, this is quite cool actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to like rollerblading better than skateboarding when I was young, but I sucked at it.
I did the exact same. I had this reaction. I was like, roller, fuck on.
I was like, might as well have been Beyblade. You know, of course, anime, it's got to have some sort of wacky sport thing.
Yes.
And it's just got to be like performed in a weird way.
When you saw it on the high level stage though, on the professional stage, it was fucking stunning to watch. It was so good.
Made me feel though that you couldn't ever do it if you weren't a cyborg.
No, definitely could not. You definitely, I don't think many of the cyborgs
should have just been called Murder Ball.
I'm assuming that little cameo with Jai Courtney there is a massive setup for the upper leagues. He was the champion of champions. So they have to do a sequel so we can see Alita go up against him. Oh, I'm excited. I want to see where the story goes.
There's this city that's sort of like, it's a sky city, like that hangs over the city that they live in. And it's kind of like the dregs of society obviously live down on the earth, and it's a bit like Elysium in that way. Typical end of the world kind of scenario where the elite live up in their paradise and the rest of us are left to fend for ourselves. And it's lorded over by this guy Nova, who's a surprise bit of casting. Who
only selects certain people to go and have the privilege to live up there.
At first I was like, oh, here we go. This kind of like evil emperor character. But he kind of interacted with them in a sort of cool way.
They handled it well.
Yeah, like, I mean, he was cheesy as fuck. Don't get me wrong. Like you know, his look and his style and the big bad thing. But
I'm assuming if we were to look at that character in the anime, he would, or the manga, sorry, he would look just like that. And everything else, I'm quite confident that they stayed as true as they could.
Yeah.
And they did well with it. You know, everyone had that kind of quirky style about them, and everyone was overly characterized almost. But
like,
my goodness, see when Christoph Waltz was a bounty hunter as well, and he comes walking out with that great big hammer, I was like, they've literally just taken it straight out of the manga.
That was right out of a fucking manga.
I was watching it go, what a silly weapon.
Look, it's camp, it's silly, it's ridiculous, but my advice is just go with it. Just enjoy it. Just switch your brain off, because what you see is what you get. I mean, it's not... It's
a big CGI action fest that, to be fair, as far as like storylines go, it's not
groundbreaking,
anything particularly new, but they told that story in a really good way. Yeah. I like that they kept a lot of the quirky weirdness into it. It made it its own thing, rather than trying to be, whereas the Ghost in the Shell, they knocked all of that out of it.
Yeah.
And it became quite solemn.
Yeah, and it
was
took
very
itself quite
somber.
seriously.
Yeah. Whereas this was
bit of fun.
It embraced everything.
So it was cheesy, it was fun, it was a laugh. Just go and watch it.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Let us know what you think, because we enjoyed the shit out of it. And yeah. Hi.
Like some booty.
Like some booty.
Like some booty.
Like some booty, booty, big booty, big booty. Let's ride.
Oh, Dara. I almost turned it off. You still got out first. Oh, this is hard today.